Hi, my name's Mindy Willis, and I am a gold leader for doTERRA. And I wanted to show you how to teach an Essential Oils 101 class. It's easier than you might think, and it's especially easy now that we have a product called Class in a Box. So it comes like this. You ship it right to your house. It has everything you need inside of it to teach an Essential Oils class. So there's a Canadian version and American version that will have different sheets inside, particularly the price list. The prices are different, and the names of some of the oils are actually different in Canada and the US. So how would you start going about teaching an essential oil class? Well, the first thing is you need to pick a day and a time and decide where you're going to have the class. And then after that, you can hand out these invitations. They come in a package. And on the back, it has a chance for you to fill out the time, the date, the address, who's the host, and any other notes you want to add. I usually put on the side that I'll be having snacks and beverages to bring a friend, and it's a free event, and I'll be giving away oils. So this is what you can hand out and fill in. It comes in the package. And then this piece of paper comes, there's 10 of these in the Class in a Box. And it basically has everything you need to teach an essential oil class. It's so easy. Okay, anybody can do this, and you're just going to follow this from the beginning to the end. All right, and the rest of this booklet, it's really only 2 pages, and the rest of it is the price list, and then also the kits, the enrollment kits to begin with, and the last page is how they would fill out either their wholesale customer agreement or their wellness advocate agreement. Okay, so starting from here, imagine now we had just gotten together at a hostess house. Okay, so she's hosting. What you want to do is, invite, I don't know what happened to my computer. 1 second, went to sleep on me. See if I can still get this to work. Technology is my friend. Okay, so let's say that we have already, we just arrived. We arrived half an hour early. If the start time of the class was 7, come at 6:30 so you can get yourself set up and centered. And you'll have the host make some spa water, which is basically just water with some lemon essential oil, which I always bring, okay, myself. Set up a table. I like to bring clipboards, and I put one of these on the clipboard. And I put a little slip for a draw so that I can also collect everybody's information. And you can buy those or you can just make them up. And I also insert one piece of paper that says notes on essential oils. And that's so that they can make their own notes as you go through some of the top 10 oils. Okay, so on the table I would have these, here's my table. I would have these 10 oils on the table. And we would start then by going through this booklet. I also like to ask people if they have any questions and jot them down so that I can help them in the class and address what some of their concerns or questions are. So you can go ahead and say, hi, my name's Mindy Willis. I'm a health coach and a yoga teacher and a mom. And that's really how I got started using doTERRA essential oils, was I had a little girl and she was having some tummy issues. And a friend of mine recommended doTERRA essential oils, and I couldn't believe the results. They were amazing. So I immediately dove into them, and here I am sharing them with other people. And so you have just a little bit of a story, a personal story about how you got into using essential oils, and then you carry on to this sheet. So the very beginning is like, what are essential oils? Okay, and you can read it right off. I'm going to read it right off this page so that you can see it's not just my words. This is what it says on the page. What are essential oils? Well, essential oils are naturally occurring volatile aromatic compounds. They're found in seeds, bark, stems, roots, flowers, and other parts of the plant. Protects plants against environmental threats and provides beneficial properties. It's highly concentrated when distilled for purity, potency, and efficacy. Used historically for food preparation, beauty treatments, and healthcare practices. So, why doTERRA essential oils? This is a really good question. You'll notice that on our oils, we have a label that says CPTG. It means Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade. This means that they're sourced from a global network of growers to ensure that most pure and efficacious essential oils. So what's in the bottle is pure. Rigorously tested for standards for purity and potency. It's a highly adulterated industry with no regulations. It's free from fillers or artificial ingredients, and it's free of harmful contaminants. Okay, so these are empowering solutions. They provide health-conscious individuals with a safe and natural alternative. It's used for a wide range of emotional and physical wellness applications. There's have few, if any, undesirable side effects when used as directed, and 1 drop is all that's needed to achieve a powerful benefit. Also, doTERRA has part of an organization. It owns part of their organization is called Co-Impact Sourcing. They cultivate partnerships with artisans, small-scale growers, and distilleries. Organizes growers into cooperatives, creating jobs and improving income. Establishes stable pricing with a trustworthy long-term buyer, and empowers growers, families, and communities in impoverished nations. How do you use essential oils? Well, there are 3 different ways to use your essential oils. 1 is aromatic. Essential oils, when diffused or inhaled, can be very stimulating, calming, and soothing. Diffusing essential oils can also cleanse and purify the air. Okay, so you can just breathe them in out of the bottle. So if I were to take the lid off of my Breathe essential oil, take the lid off, take a deep breath, and you bring those aromatic compounds into your body. Okay, you can also use a diffuser, which we have one going in the room right now. So we're breathing in these aromatic compounds through the air. And the other way is you can wear some jewelry even that has a place for you to put your essential oils, and then you can smell it throughout the day. Topically is where you apply the essential oils to skin, and I recommend that you dilute your oils with a carrier or oil such as coconut oil. doTERRA has a fabulous one that has no smell, and it just helps to bring the essential oils carried into the body, and it helps to protect against sensitization, which could lead to a rash if you apply essential oils without diluting them over and over again. So topical is great for certain benefits, like if you were sore after a workout, you could rub an essential oil on, and that's a great way of applying essential oils. And the last way is internal. So as you may have experienced, we have some lemon essential oil in the water. There's 2 drops in this giant jug. That's all you need. And internal is actually, go back to my sheet. Certain essential oils have a rich culinary history and can be used as dietary supplements for targeted wellness. Okay, so some of them, can help your immunity and also help your respiratory function. So there's great benefit in using the oils in all 3 ways. And truthfully, I use them every day in every way. A day hasn't gone by since I was introduced to essential oils that I haven't had my diffuser going, or I have ingested, or I've applied them topically to my skin. And truthfully, I have never been healthier in my life, and I've never felt better. So they definitely are powerful, and there are different ways of using the essential oils. All right, so now we'll have a look at our top 10 oils. And the reason we're looking at these top 10 oils is because they come in a kit. So there's all these different enrollment kits, but these are the number 1 oils. So let's start with Breathe, because I just talked about it. So this oil, I'm going to take the lid off and pass it around. So please take a deep breath in, hold it away from your nose. You don't want to touch your nose. And then just go back and forth between your nostrils to take a really deep breath in. And maybe even close your eyes if you're more adventurous. So Breathe is great for respiratory function and helping to support open airways. I have found this oil incredibly useful in our house, in the diffuser at night. It's good for snoring. Not that I snore, but my husband does. So, and also just with, if you come up with a cold or something that's impacting your breathing, this is the go-to oil. It's wonderful, and it has so many, it's a blend of different oils that all support open airways. Okay, the next one is On Guard. This is called the Protective Blend. So I'll take the lid off, have a smell. I'm never sick of this one and any of them, and pass it around. So the Protective Blend is exactly what the title of the oil is, the name of the oil. It is a blend of various essential oils, all powerful for supporting immune support and your immune system and keeping you healthy. Like we have the toothpaste. I use this in my diffuser almost daily because I have a daughter, a four-year-old daughter who's in daycare. And, there's a lot of germs there. So we use this during cold and flu season, or if anybody's coming down with something. I use it internally. There are capsules, and you can make your own. I have applied it to my daughter's feet and then used it in the diffuser. I can also make a spray cleaner out of it and spray my surfaces. So it's a very powerful oil to help boost your immunity. The next one we'll look at is Digestin. So this is the oil that actually started the whole thing for me, my daughter's tummy ache. So this one, you can smell peppermint and caraway. Fennel is the one that most people smell. And this oil is great for anything digestive. So I say from the mouth all the way to the bottom. It just helps to support if you have any discomfort, or maybe you ate something at a restaurant that's just not sitting well. You could put 1 or 2 drops in a glass of water or in a capsule to support your digestive system. And the other way, it's also helpful to rub it on the tummy. And I have used this on my daughter many times. If she says she has a tummy ache, I have a roller ball and it's already diluted. I just rub it on her tummy. Super easy. My husband knows how to do it as well. So we have these solutions at our fingertips if anything were to happen digestively. The next one we'll look at is Deep Blue. So Deep Blue has one of my favorite aromas of the essential oils, and it is for soothing sore muscles or soothing blend. So, I mean, we can use this for a variety of things. I've used it on a bruise just after my workout, and it really helps to recover and ease some of the discomfort from strenuous activity or even inflammation. And the next one we'll look at is lavender. So this is a powerhouse oil. I didn't realize how many different purposes lavender served. And you'll notice with doTERRA's lavender, because of where it's sourced, it has almost a sweet taste. Sometimes a sweet smell. Sometimes lavender can be really harsh on your nose, and that's often because of where it was grown, how it was harvested. That all affects the essential oils. So I love this lavender, and I never used to like lavender. Now I love it. I find this is really good for calming, and that's what most people understand or think about. When we think about lavender, we think about calming and sleeping, but it is great for your skin if you get some kind of a kitchen burn or a mosquito bite or something like that. It's multi-purpose oil. I have made cookies with it, icing, and so it's very, very versatile. And in fact, we call it the Swiss Army knife of essential oils because it does so many things. And then next up, we have oregano. Now, don't be mistaken. This is not the oil of oregano that you have bought in a store. This is pure 100% oregano oil. A lot of people will make the mistake because they have been using a different kind of oil to actually put this in their water, and this is not recommended. This is the most caustic of all of the doTERRA essential oils, meaning it burns. So we want to be extra careful with this one, but it works really well with tea tree, and you can look up, there's some research here that could potentially help support your cells and protect you against some of the invaders that we may experience in our body. So oregano is really good for killing bacteria. It's like really incredible at penetrating through the cell membrane and actually getting into the cell where we have our viruses. But it can also serve to help with killing bacteria, which lives on the outside of the cell. So it's really strong, and a little goes a long way. In fact, this is actually the same bottle that I've had since I started. So it's only a drop or two. Yes, these oils can last anywhere from 5 to 10 years and still be just as potent as long as you keep them out of the sun and out of the light. They're good to go. They don't expire quickly. Some of the citrus have a little bit of a less of a they expire a little bit quicker because of their nature, but most of them will also last. Here's our citrus. This is lemon. I have the most empty lemon essential oil bottles in my house because I use it for cleaning. It has a bright, uplifting aroma. It's very clean and fresh. I wake up and use 2 drops in my water every day, and sometimes a couple other times a day, just to help clean my system. And speaking of cleaning, that's what I use for cleaning. In my bathtub, I literally sprinkle a couple drops with some baking soda, and my bathtub is sparkling. And in my spray bottle, I just put a couple of drops of lemon, a couple of drops of On Guard, and maybe tea tree, and then I have a cleaner that I feel really comfortable and okay with. My daughter touching things and moving around, and if she puts her hands in her mouth, I'm not going to freak out because I know it's just lemon essential oil. Okay, tea tree is Melaleuca in the US, and it's called tea tree in Canada. And it smells like tea tree. It has a nice scent. I didn't realize that tea tree was extremely good. I knew it was, recommended for skin and things like that, but the quality makes a big difference in how it actually works. Because I've never really found tea tree to work, but this tea tree works. So, and again, it's where it's sourced. This one comes from Australia. And it's great for the skin. It's actually really gentle. And I've used this a lot on my daughter as well. And again, it works in harmony with this oregano. There's some studies done on these two together, which are very promising and very powerful. Okay, and then peppermint. This is by far the most potent part of the essential oil experience, is to have a drop of peppermint. So I'm going to invite you to actually experience this in all three ways. Okay, so I'm going to put one drop, comes up pretty fast. Okay, and then I will take my pinky finger, rub it on the roof of my mouth. Rub your hands together. Take a couple smells, and then you can apply the rest of the back of your neck. So our peppermint is very strong. One drop is equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea. Peppermint is really good at bringing a pep back into your step. If you're starting to feel tired, say you're on a long drive, you just pop the lid off and just hold it. Put a drop in your water for digestive support, but all around, it's an amazing oil. It's a vasodilator, so it really helps to open up the vessels. You were to get tension across your forehead, you could apply some on your forehead, and it will help to open up everything and get things flowing to relieve the tension. And the last of the 10 that I'll talk about is frankincense essential oil. This is the king of oils. It's by far one of the most precious. It has a very woodsy scent, and it's taken from a tree resin. So frankincense, pass it around. Frankincense has an amazing list of properties and uses. It's incredible to see what it actually is used for. Skin support, immune support, anti-inflammatory, and it enhances all the other essential oils. So this is one I use almost every day, either a drop underneath my tongue or on the roof of my mouth, and I found it very beneficial for some of the issues that I have had in my life. So those are the top 10, and they come in the kits. These are the 15 ml bottles, and this one, the deep blue, this shows a 5 ml bottle, only comes in this size, and a roller ball, a 10 ml roller ball, but this is exactly what the kit would have in it. And these bigger bottles have 250 drops in them, and these smaller ones have 80. So you get significantly more oil with the bigger bottles. So having said that, let's have a look at some of the ways that you could get some essential oils. All right, so one way is that you could purchase a wholesale membership. And the cost of this is $42 Canadian or $35 US, and this allows you to shop at wholesale costs for the year, which is about 25% off. It's a pretty good deal. You could also purchase retail, except the price is significantly higher, 25% higher, and but that's an option for you if you just want to try one before you invest. And then the third, which is my favorite way, is if we go to the back of our booklets here, we'll see our kits. Okay, so when you look at these kits, you see that you already get some savings, and your wholesale membership is actually included in the cost of these kits. So you don't have to pay that extra $42. It's available to you in the kit, and you'll just spend that money on oil. By far, one of the most popular kits is either the Natural Solutions kit. You want to redo your entire house and you are ready to do it and you are ready to invest in your health, then that's a great kit to get started, because it gives you some other oils like Clary Calm, which is great for all women, no matter where we are in our life cycle, for support. You get to try the On Guard products like toothpaste and soap. And it comes with the fractionated coconut oil and some other really great items, and a really awesome diffuser as well. And then the Home Essentials kit is by far the next popular one, and it gives you these top 10 plus a diffuser. And there are a variety of kits to match your budget. I don't know what your budget is. So have a look at these and see which one might be a good fit for you. And at the same time, we want to quickly touch on doTERRA's #1 product, which is actually their Lifelong Vitality. Lifelong Vitality is a 3-pack of supplements. And let me tell you guys, as a health coach and someone who has spent a lot of time in the health food store trying different supplements, I have never found a supplement that has made a difference like these ones. In fact, I got to the place where I thought you didn't feel anything when you took a vitamin. It was just happening on the inside. Not true. These are whole-based supplements that are sourced from food. So what that means for us is that they are highly absorbable in the body. So you're not going to just pee them out. We have a micro VMX. So this one is your minerals and your vitamins. And it's amazing to help fill in the gaps in your diet when you might not be eating properly or your best. So this is like your backup system. And I'm a firm believer these days that we need to back it up. Our food and our soils and our waters have been depleted to the point that we need to eat 3 apples to get the same nutritional value as we did 20 years ago. So please consider for your health that you are doing something to really fill in these gaps so that you are your best self. We don't feel good when we're lacking in minerals and vitamins, and it sneaks in different ways. Okay, and the next one is the omega fatty acids. Okay, and there's a vegan one, which is the one I take, and then there's a fish-based one. They're very clean sourced, so rest assured you're not going to be getting high levels of heavy metals in your body, but you are going to get these essential fatty acids, which are extremely important for brain health and cardiovascular health. In fact, most North Americans are actually deficient in these essential fatty acids, so it's going to affect our brain function. Okay, and the last one is the alpha CRS, and this is like basically a mega fire extinguisher for your digestive system. So oftentimes people have inflammation in the body that's going on and is affecting a lot of the body systems. So alpha CRS comes in and just calms all that down so your body can function more efficiently and create better energy source for us through our mitochondria function. So I take all of these twice a day, and again, it's doTERRA's #1 product. It has a 30-day money-back guarantee, so I totally think it's worth a try. If you're not used to taking supplements, this would be a great supplement to begin with because it's going to work and you're going to notice a difference. All right, so the last bit is that doTERRA has a loyalty rewards program, and this allows you to order on a monthly basis. That means a box of oils comes directly to your front door. It's so easy. It's brilliant. You get points back for every oil that you spend. So in your first 1 to 3 months, you get 10% back, and that builds up over the year. So if you put 13 orders back to back that are a minimum of 50 PV, by the 13th month, you start gaining 30% back in points. It's amazing. It's the best reward system I have come across so far. And the loyalty rewards program is a very flexible, free program. So you can up your order or drop it down. You can change your shipping date. And if you qualify, your order is 125 PV between the 1st and the 15th, you get the free oil of the month. And I've collected many free oils over the years I've been with doTERRA. All right, so at this point, I'd like you to take a second to fill in this section right here, which says, how do I improve my lifestyle? List your top 3 health goals. How long have you had these goals, and what products could aid you in reaching these goals? And maybe one of the oils I talked about actually you were connected to it because of a health concern or a goal that you have. So fill that in. And while you're doing this, if you have any questions, I can come around now and chat with you. If you know you want a kit right now, awesome. Go ahead and fill all your information out on this sheet. I promise I keep it confidential. You do need to fill it out properly. Your birthday, email, phone number, your credit card information is very important, that it's clear, your name that is on the card, your expiry, and the verification code on the back. And I'll take that with me tonight and get you set up. If you want to add on any products to your order, like say a toothpaste or Lifelong Vitality, then you can tack that on in the sheet and I will touch base with you. I also have a free oil for everybody tonight. Okay, so here is comes like this, okay, and you can fill out the back, and then you pop it on the lid just like this, and you have these all ready to go, and it's a wild orange, and everybody gets to take home a 5 ml wild orange with them, which is great, and everybody loves that. And that is about it, you guys. There's also, the Class in a Box also comes with these magazines. They're all together quite heavy. And I give them out as well with the wild orange, just like a little thank you gift for coming. So short and sweet, that is basically how you teach an essential oil class. I usually take a lot longer than 24 minutes, but I wanted to show you how simple it can actually be and that we can meet with people one-on-one. Usually there's some questions back and forth, so that takes up some time, which I love the questions. But the best thing is to keep this as simple as possible so that other people may look at it and go, you know what, I think I can do that too, and I can help other people, and I can influence other people and help them find natural solutions for what I know is going on with them. So I just wanted to give you some kind of video if you don't live where I am so that you can actually get started in sharing essential oils. And then from there are some other things you need to learn, but this is a great place to begin. So if you are wanting to teach your first class, I recommend that you order a class in a box. If you're anywhere near me, I'm happy to come and teach your first class for you. So message me, reach out if you'd like someone to teach your first class for you. Maybe I have someone in your area that could help as well. Thank you so much for taking this break in your day to see that maybe there's another option for you to start building some residual income and towards financial freedom. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.